Hey, Eli here. Today I just want to give you a quick overview of everything I've done to my Tundra. It's a 1794 2014. It was a truck that I purchased from a gentleman that bought it as his dream truck in 2013. He circled everything in the magazine that he wanted, and he unfortunately couldn't drive, and he sold it on Craigslist. And I was in Chicago coming back from work, and I saw it pop up as an alert, and so I picked it up, and I knew that this was a truck I was going to have for a while, so I started to invest in it. Things I invested in, I'm going to go through today, because I knew this had 80,000 miles and I was going to keep it probably over 200, if not further. This is my fifth Tundra or Sequoia that I've had, all V8s, all been wonderful. And so starting out from the front, I've installed Headlight Revolution headlights. And in the back, I've done Headlight Revolution tail light backup lights. I just did whatever they recommended. It's a great website, it's super easy to use. I'll put a link in the description to the exact ones that I purchased. And coming around the vehicle, under the hood you can't see, I put in Drone Mobile. It's an app, and I can use, I think it's CompuStar. It's like, basically I paid 550 bucks, and I paid a local shop to put in the Drone Mobile, so I can start and stop my truck from my phone. If I want to pay more, I can have other added features, but living in Oregon where it's, wake up, it's 1 degree, you want to start the truck from your bed, you can do that. It's pretty sweet. You can set it to 15, 30, 45 minutes to run. You can turn it off from your truck. You can go turn that. You can lock it from anywhere around the world, which is pretty sweet. You're going to obviously see the Lone Peak camper. This is my third camper shell. I've decided on Lone Peak because it's a little bigger. We're going to do that towards the end. I just put in Coverado seats inside. And then this came with airbags and a brake controller, which is great. I've also added in, if you look to the shifter knob and the cup holder, you'll see just a tiny little added piece of plastic that you can put over the chrome. My wife was complaining about the sun shining in and blinding her off of the cup holder and the shifting console. And so I did that. Other things that I've added into this truck, I'm trying to remember it all. I did tint the windows. Recommend that, especially if you live in a state that allows it, which I do. I put in floor mats, WeatherTech, because here we get a lot of mud, snow, and rain, and that keeps my floors clean, and it makes them easy to clean. And then coming around the side, I just picked up some wheels that I found on Craigslist that looked nice, that were Toyota. I put the Falcon Wild Peaks. I wasn't going crazy with any type of lift. I knew that this was going to go off-road a decent amount, but I'm not trying to climb mountains, so I prefer to keep my gas mileage. And coming around the back, we have the decked, the new Cargo Glide. This came out in September. I knew that it was coming out, and I talked to some guys at Overland Expo, and this comes out 70%. I've had a couple issues with the handle here, so I just tightened it up, realized I need to loosen it. Yeah, but what I did deduce was that the handle itself was having friction on the wood and the plastic, so I greased that up, and it's been popping out much quicker now. And so I did tighten the bottom to the secondary. If you look down here, you'll see there's a secondary point here. I need to go back to the first one because it's too tight and it's not locking properly, but I'm going to put that back after this video. But right up in here, this handle, it was catching, so I greased it up, and now it works way better. So also, fun fact, when I got this, the bearings on the wheels or the rollers were, one was too loose and one was too tight. So do check those when you get them. And then I threw in a horse stall mat because it's a lot grippier. I got the high sides. I did break one high side with this big beast of a cooler. The high side plastic over here on this side did snap because I hit it too hard with the cooler. So whatever, it's still sturdy. It's not going anywhere. It's just, it snapped off like that. So put that back. All right, so closing this up, we got the Dometic fridge in here. Got a Goal Zero powering everything. And then we obviously have a camper up top. And then on the side, you'll see I picked up Lone Peak's cargo thing. Gear loft. It's called the gear loft, which is extremely sturdy. It's the only thing on this thing I think that is steel. I think everything else is aluminum. So extremely sturdy. And then I just built this bed for my daughter to sleep in, so I had to get a pad for this. And then I opted for the window that rolls down so I can clean my back window or open it up for extra air if I did want to put my dog back here. So, and then coming around the back, the next thing that I will be adding is, obviously I did not get the back window for this. And so I'll be adding a wolf box camera that comes in next week. It has a front bumper and rear bumper and forward facing camera. And then I did get the juice box, which is a control unit that's Bluetooth. If you want to use it as Bluetooth, it will get wired into this Goal Zero when I get the free time. I'm a little busy right now. And then, yeah, coming around the other side, you can see they just have this huge open area of storage up in here. So I can put extra gear, whatever I do when I'm on a shoot. And floor mats in the back. And I do need to get new running boards. So if anyone has any recommendations for running boards, I was out hunting and these turned into rock sliders. So maybe I do need a lift. I don't know. But trying to keep that gas mileage decent. And then the next thing I also want to do is a bigger gas tank. So if anyone out there has tips or videos on a bigger gas tank, this came with a 26 gallon. I'd like to go to 38. I could go to 46, but I'd rather just do a 38, save the money. So if anyone has any good tips on that, it'd be great. So yeah, if there's anything else that I forgot on this video, I will drop the links in the description. And yeah. Oh, Peak Design holder for my phone is what I love. It's up there on the center on the console. And then also I just have my old charger there so my wife can charge her phone or my passenger as we're driving down the road trips. So cool. Yeah, maybe I'll make another one after I add some more stuff, but this is a truck that I'm going to have for a while, so I didn't mind investing in it and getting things that I knew would last and pay off in the future. And it's been great. It is a company truck, which is also great. So thanks for watching. And yeah, if you have any favorite Toyota accessories, let me know.